Hey, this is JC. Welcome to Missed Again, where every missed shot is a lesson. It's not about perfect play, it's about my struggles and honest progress. Today I'm going to discuss the stop shot, which is exactly what it sounds like. The stop shot is when the cue ball strikes the object ball straight on and stops dead in place after contact. Here are some key points. The cue ball must contact the object ball full, that's head on. There's no side spin or top spin applied to the cue ball. The challenge with the stop shot for me was that it was inconsistent, especially when the distance between the cue ball and object ball was far. It would not stop. The two critical factors that determine the success of a stop shot is speed and where you hit the cue ball. The correct speed is something that can only be learnt through practice and reps. There is no trick. However, I will share a drill I used to get the correct speed down instinctively. The second critical factor is where you hit the cue ball. Most traditional instruction is to hit the cue ball at the center or just below center. At least that was the instruction I was exposed to. Now you can definitely perform the stop shot with a center ball hit if you apply the correct speed. And let's explore this now. Here I am going to perform the stop shot on the red 3 ball into the corner pocket, and I will progressively increase the distance. For most players, even beginners and advanced beginners, performing the stop shot when the cue ball is a foot or less away from the cue ball is very doable. That's about 30 centimeters. You just need the right speed, and at that distance, it is not difficult to figure out. If you double the distance to about 2 feet or around 60 centimeters, you can still perform the stop shot with a center ball hit, but you really need good speed control. Advanced beginners might struggle to hold the cue ball, and the cue ball will roll forward after contacting the object ball. If you increase the distance even more to about 4 feet or about 120 centimeters, it gets really tough doing a stop shot with a center or even slightly below center ball hit. Chances are the ball will roll forward. While you technically can do a stop shot at far distances with center ball hit, variables like the speed of the cloth and inconsistent speed control will affect the success as the distance increases past 2 feet or 60 centimeters. The better way to hit the stop shot is to hit low like you would a draw shot, or more similarly to a drag shot that I discussed in a previous video. Just like a drag shot, the key is to ensure your cue is level and you hit low on the cue ball without side spin. The physics behind the low ball hit for the stop shot are also very similar to the drag shot, so check out the link in the card above or description below for the explanation there. Follow through with the stop shot, but not as much as a draw shot. The bad news is, you still need to practice and put in the reps. Here I am attempting the stop shot with a low hit at similar distances as the first example. At a close range, it will feel about the same as the center ball hit, but I personally feel that I have much more control of the cue ball. At about 2 feet or 60 centimeters, the advantages of hitting low will be more apparent. I definitely have more cue ball control and feel more confident hitting low than if I were to do a center ball hit. At 4 feet, it becomes even more apparent and it's much easier to control the cue ball without hitting hard, which is what you would need to do if you hit center ball. With a low shot, you're hitting softer but faster. It might seem counterintuitive, but that is the advantage of hitting low. Here's an attempt for about 5 feet or 100 centimeters away. Honestly, I do not practice my stop shots at this distance, but for the sake of the video, I will try it out. Here I did it with the correct speed, but did not contact the object ball straight on, so it became a stun shot, but you can see how the speed was killed. Shooting at a further distance of course makes aiming and shot making harder, so those variables come in play too. In this attempt, I hit the object ball straight in, but did not use the right speed, so the cue ball rolled forward after contact. To end off, here's the drill I used to practice the stop shot. It probably is obvious, but basically I practice the stop shot at different distances till I can do it almost every time. Of course, if you are a complete beginner, start at a near distance of about 1 foot and get it down before you move the cue ball back further. Then progress with a further distance and go as far back as you want to perfect your stop shot. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching how I fixed my stop shot so that it will stop at most distances most of the time. The key really is just practice and drilling till muscle memory kicks in and you know instinctively how much speed to put on the stop shot to make the cue ball stop. If you're an advanced beginner who can nail a short stop shot all the time, don't overlook this shot for long distances like 3 feet or more. It must be practiced and drilled, at least for me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It will really help the channel out. Every miss makes us better, so let's grow together. My name is JC. Try not to miss again.